All right, Jason
Absolutely.
Bailey is next.
He doesn't talk about alt-right too, right? He takes it a little easier on us.
Let's see. Let's see what Jason writes. This is a harrowing portrait. How easily our own darkness can take us over if we let it. Jason Bailey, who writes for Flavor Wire. Once again, darkness, this whole dark, it can easily take it over. It's called a harrowing portrait. Jason writes about that, and I got a clip here, and let's see what phrases he uses. On Christmas Day, 2014, an independent filmmaker named David Crowley killed his wife, 5-year-old, and himself.
On Christmas Day.
Right there, it's written as if it's a fact. It's written as truth and fact. And really, that's an opinion and a theory. But because of a cryptic clues that he left behind, and the fact that he was making a libertarian fringe thriller for the Alex Jones set, this horrible tragedy became fodder for conspiracy theorists who believe he was silenced for his anti-government leanings. Erik Nelson's sad and often chilling documentary argues that it was far less dramatic or extraordinary than that. Theirs was a sad story of a couple succumbing to despair and to the same kind of paranoia that infused his work. It's a hard movie to watch, as his private audio and video recordings serve as journals of a descent into madness.
Ooh, there's that word again.
But this is a harrowing portrait how easily our own darkness can take us over if we let it. So there's so many things on this phrase by Bailey here that it seems he got the script, tweaked it a little bit from what he was supposed to write, and then published his review. But once again, it's almost copy-paste items.
Yeah. It sounds like this.
It states to the fact that he did the killing. He left clues behind. He uses the phrase libertarian as a fringe thriller, mentions Alex Jones again as an attempt at discrediting the fans, and then he uses the phrase conspiracy theorists who do believe he was silenced for his anti-government leanings. Now,
and fodder. Don't forget
fodder. The word fodder there is another belittling, bemeaning word here for those. But Hegelian dialectic, once again, if you do believe that he was silenced and someone did it, it was killed by the government because of his anti-government leanings.
Right. And that's it. That's all you get. It's either that or he's guilty.
It also mentions that the story is sad. It's a sad story of a couple succumbing to despair. And it goes on to say the word paranoia that was infused in his work. And they serve as journals. These audio and video recordings serve as journals of a descent into madness. It's back to The Shining. It's back to that Jack Nicholson character descending into madness. But is it him now, or is this review calling him and Kamel both descending into madness? You know, we've got this one theory where there's a pact that they both agreed to do this. There's people talking that David went mad and took Kamel with him. There's theories that David and Kamel both went mad at the same time. I mean, I can't even keep up with all these goofy scenarios going on here from what could have happened. All we know is that they had a descent into madness.
Oh boy, that was a tough 3 sentences. I think that's just like, yeah, that's really tough. First, he's telling us when they were killed, which nobody knows. Police don't even know that. And then he's talking about a libertarian fringe thriller. I've never even heard that term. I don't even know what that means.
Well, now they're talking thriller instead of it's talking that the movie was made to be sold as a thriller on the fringe. You know, this fringe group conspiracy theories once again
that are libertarians, right? That are within the libertarian.